So the Nectar Ultra, the newest, most high-end mattress available from Nectar. What's it all about? We're going to talk about that in today's video. Hey, how's it going? This is Owen. I'm with CNET, and today we're talking about the 5 most important things you need to know about the Nectar Ultra mattress. This is a newer mattress available from Nectar. They recently did an entire revamp of their mattress lineup with the Nectar Classic, the Premier, and the Luxe. The Ultra is pretty different compared to those 3, and it's an interesting addition to their mattress lineup. We're going to talk about pretty much everything you need to know, but make sure you look down below in the description if you want to learn more about it, and any discounts we can find will also be linked down there. If you find this video helpful or interesting, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate that. But let's just dive right into the number 1 most important thing you need to know about the Nectar Ultra, and that is the fact that it has a zone support design. This is the main differentiating factor between the Nectar Ultra and the other beds available from Nectar, and it's why it's the most high-end mattress available. So a zone support design essentially means that the bed is divided into separate sections with slightly varying levels of firmness to help provide a bit more targeted support to help with back pain. So in the Nectar Ultra, the center third of the mattress is slightly firmer than the outer thirds, which means you get more support in your lumbar region, which is where most people carry the majority of their body weight. This can help alleviate back pain or prevent back pain, and a lot of beds do have this sort of design, and it's the first one available from Nectar that has it. Aside from this, the Nectar Ultra is pretty comparable to the other beds available from Nectar, and that's why it's the number 1 most important thing. The second thing we should talk about is its construction. This bed is very tall. It's about 15 inches tall. You might even need some deep-pocketed sheets if you're going to actually buy this mattress, and it uses a lot of memory foam. The top comfort layer is a 4-inch thick layer of memory foam, so it's going to be very body conforming, and it is pretty slow to respond. So you're going to be getting more of that classic dense memory foam feel on the Nectar Ultra, which is pretty similar to the other beds in the Nectar lineup, but because it just has so much of it, it's going to feel extra memory foamy. Then the third thing we should cover with the Nectar Ultra is going to be its firmness profile. The way the Nectar mattress lineup works, excluding the Ultra, is that the Nectar Classic is the firmest, the Premier is sort of in the middle, and the Luxe is very soft. We sort of expected the Nectar Ultra to be even softer than the Nectar Luxe, which is saying something because that's one of the softest beds we've tested so far. But the Nectar Ultra is more in the medium range. On the foam version, which is the one we were able to test, the Mattress Master 9000 gave it a 6.1 out of 10, which is just on the firm end of medium. Everyone on our team also thought it was in the medium range, so it should work pretty well for all sleeping positions, back, stomach, side, and combination. Now this bed is also available in a hybrid model. We weren't able to test the hybrid as of yet, but with all the Nectar mattresses so far, the hybrid model has been slightly softer than the corresponding foam model. So for example, on the Nectar Classic, in the foam model, we rated that at an 8.4 out of 10, so around a medium firm, but the hybrid model was around a 6.1 out of 10, so significantly softer. We're not really sure just how much softer the Nectar Ultra in the hybrid model would be compared to the foam version, just know it's probably a little bit softer. And then the fourth thing I want to cover with the Nectar Ultra is going to be temperature regulation. So all of the Nectar mattresses have some amount of cooling factor, with the Nectar Classic having the least and the Luxe having the most, but the Nectar Ultra amps that up even more, and this bed is pretty darn cooling. So if you are a hot sleeper and you're worried about sleeping warm or night sweats, a bed like this is really, really nice because you will feel the cooling cover even through a pretty thick layer of sheets. And we did find the Nectar Ultra to have more of a cooling factor than the Nectar Luxe. So if you want something cooling, Nectar Ultra is a really good way to go. And then the fifth and final thing I want to cover with the Nectar Ultra is going to be pricing. The other Nectar mattresses are all quite affordable, and the Nectar Ultra, given that it is the most high-end bed available from the brand, really amps up that price point. You're looking at about $1,800 after discount for the foam model and about $2,000 after discount for the hybrid model. This is quite a bit more expensive than even the Nectar Luxe, which comes in at around $1,250 for the foam version after discount. So you have to have a bit more of a budget to get the Nectar Ultra. It is packed with the most amount of features that any Nectar mattress that I've tested has, with that zone support, the cooling cover, and just that huge thick layer of memory foam. So make sure you look down below in the description for what's up to date and current on the Nectar Ultra. That price might have changed. We might have been able to find a steeper discount, so make sure you look down there. Just know that the Nectar Ultra is more in the luxury tier than all the other beds available from Nectar. I've become more of a fan of memory foam over the years. I currently sleep on a Tempur-Pedic mattress, and I think this compares pretty favorably to the bed I sleep on right now, which is the Tempur-Pedic Pro Breeze. I think I prefer the Tempur-Pedic Pro Breeze. I really, really like it, but I think this one is a pretty worthy substitute for a lower price, but it is more expensive than the other beds from Nectar. You're really paying up for the extra cooling and the zone support when you're comparing it to the other beds from Nectar. But what do you think about the Nectar Ultra? Write us down below in the comments. We'd love to have your thoughts. And again, lots of information down below in the description if you want to check it out. And if you found this video helpful or interesting, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate it. But that's going to do it for me. This is Owen with CNET. I'll see you in the next one.